Hi YouTube, this is Grandma Ray Don't Play. Welcome back. So I have a lot of food that I'm gonna cook for you today. I'm hoping that I can get through it all. So I just want the camera shot on the table so that you can kind of see. So a lot going on and how much I'm gonna be cooking and what I'm cooking with before we get started. Okay, so now we're gonna start out making a omelet. The omelet is gonna have in it spinach, tomatoes, cheese, and I'm gonna mix that up and we're gonna cook that in the Nuwave air fryer. Okay, so this is the first time I'm cooking the omelet in the Nuwave air fryer. So we're gonna get started. So right here in the bowl, as you can see, I have 2 eggs in the bowl. All right. So now I'm gonna add the remaining of the items. I'm putting some spinach here that I chopped up, about that much, and some carrots. Now this is all optional. You can put what you want in your omelet. This is what I'm putting in this one. And then they have some Mexican blend cheese here. As you can see, I bought a big bag, and this portion cost 75 cents, what you see in this bag. The whole bag was $5.99, and I made several bags and then divided up the amount of money. And so this is what I'm spending for this bag, 75 cents. So if you do this, you won't run through your whole bag of cheese or anything like that. You portion everything out because it's all about the money, right? And I'm gonna teach you how to save some money with your groceries, okay? All right, so we're gonna put some cheese in here. I'm putting some in it, and then I'm gonna put some on the top. And I'm gonna put some milk, because you know when you're making an omelet you want it nice and fluffy, and the milk is going to help make that nice and fluffy. So I put, you know, I'd say less than 1/4 of a cup of milk. And now we're going to put some seasoning in here. I'm going to put some salt, and I want to talk about the seasoning because a couple of people commented on I put too much salt, this or that. Listen, you are gonna put whatever seasoning you want to put in yours and how much you want to put in yours, because we all have different situations. Some people may have high blood, some people don't, some people like salt, some people don't. So let's just focus in on the ingredients and how to make the items versus the seasoning, because the seasoning is all in your hands, okay? All right, so I'm gonna add some salt, what I feel is appropriate, because I'm gonna eat this, all right? So I added the salt, and now we're gonna add some pepper. Okay, and I think that that's all I want in here. I'm gonna mix up the omelet so it's a nice blend. Okay, now I just want to add that if you want to, if you like your food hot and spicy, you can add crushed red peppers, or you can add jalapenos, or anything you want to add. If you don't like the spinach, you know, other options would be maybe bacon or sausage or anything like that, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna put it in the pan, and we're gonna put it in the Nuwave air fryer and let that cook. Okay, so I'm gonna spray the pan. This is butter spray. I'm just coating the pan so that the omelet won't stick. We're gonna put it in here. Okay. Now we're gonna start this First, we want to heat up the air fryer. The reason why we want to heat it up first, before I put the omelet in, is because if you heat it up, then your time is more accurate. So we got 10 minutes to heat it up, okay? Let's get started. The omelet is not in. As you can see, it's right here. It's very colorful, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? And if you want, while we're waiting, we can just add some cheese on the top. You don't have to, there's cheese in it, but let's make it pretty. I'm gonna ask my cameraman, Darius. He does all of my editing. He's the editor and director of that. How do you like your omelets?
Well, I don't know. I like them with bacon, sausage, a lot of meat in my omelets. That's how I like it.
Okay, okay. So this has no meat. So this is like, excuse me.
You can keep on going.
Excuse me, I had a sneeze. So I stepped away from the food and sneezed. I couldn't hold it.
You want to keep that in the video?
Why not? It's natural, right? So I guess we can call this a vegetarian omelet because we have no meat in it at all.
Yeah, that's what it would be.
All vegetables. So if you are vegetarian or you're trying to cut out some of the meat, you know, this is a good option for you. Okay? Okay, so we'll be back as soon as the preheat light goes off and it says ready. Okay? Thank you. Okay, YouTube, I'm back. So as you can see, it says ready. Even though the number 4 is showing, once it says ready, we're good to go. So we're gonna put the omelet in now. So I'm gonna open the door. And I'm gonna sit the omelet in. Be careful because these sides are very hot and you can burn your hand. I should know. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure I don't burn my hand. I'm gonna put the pan in. Then I'm gonna pour the omelet in. That's the easier way to do that. Then that way you don't have to worry about you're gonna burn your hand on the side. All right. So now I'm gonna put this in. We're gonna clear off everything, cutting it off. And now I'm gonna go to set the time. I want it at 360. That's right. So you hit the time again. And now see it says time, 10 minutes. I'm thinking it's gonna be 10 minutes. So we're gonna start it at 10 minutes and then I'm gonna check that halfway through. Okay? We'll be back. Okay, as you can see, we have 4 minutes left on the omelet. So I want to just open the door and let you take a look and see how we're progressing, okay? So let's take a look. So you can just pull the door open. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to stick a knife in and see if it comes out wet. If it comes out wet, we're not done. You can see it's coming out pretty clean. So the omelet is done, and that took, we started on 10 minutes, so that actually took 6 minutes to cook. Imagine that, you wake up and you have your breakfast all done in 6 minutes. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna take it out and put it on a plate and let you take a look. I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, the omelet is out. Do you like it? Look at that. How about that? 6 minutes in the air fryer. And we have a nice veggie omelet. So let's take a taste, okay? I'm gonna have some. Darius, are you gonna have some?
I'll take a piece.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my piece. You wanna get a fork and take some?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, soft, nice, fluffy.
It is fluffy.
Delicious, very, very good. What do you think, Darius?
Nice, fluffy. I'm surprised how fluffy it came out.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
6 minutes. That's all it takes,
I
people.
forgot the most important part.
Let me tell you how much that costs to make. That cost $1.72. So what I do is I take all the ingredients, I take the total how much I paid for it, and then I divide it up into how many parts that I've divided it up to, and that's how I come up with the price. So the bottom line here is, I'm gonna give you a rundown this time, okay? 2 eggs was 12 cents because the dozen was 99 cents. I put 20 cents worth of milk in it. 1 slice of cheese cost 25 cents. The shredded cheese was 50 cents. The tomatoes was 35 cents, and the spinach was around 30 cents. So that's how I came up with $1.72. Now, come on. You go to IHOP or somewhere, and you're paying them anywhere from $10, $15 for an omelet, and you can do this for $1.72. Oh, let's put that money in our pocket sometime, shall we? So don't forget, if you like it, hit like, and I want you to hit the bell so that you can get notified, and whatever you do, subscribe. Tell a friend, say, hey, look, watch this this omelet, you're gonna love it, and it's only 6 minutes. Okay, remember, Grandma Ray don't play, and I'm here for you. Thanks.